we are not the only warriors of our day. There are hundreds of different types of warriors throughout the land, but one of the most powerful and most important are the samurai of Japan. Now, far to the east is a land of mystery that we know very little about, but we know of the samurai, and they are very close to a knight, you might say. They believe in a code called Bushido, which is very close to chivalry. It's almost the same in many ways. And so they are thousands of miles away, and yet we are almost the same. Now, back to being a knight. There are many things that we have to worry about. As I've mentioned, there are many weapons that we use. The sword is actually one of the most complicated to learn, taking many, many years. Squire Daniel, when he's lucky enough to be a squire, will have trained for years on learning the use of the sword. This is a hand-and-a-half sword, meaning I can wield it with one hand, or with two for the power. Now this is one type. There are other swords, there are one-handed swords, there are claymores, which are as big as a man. There are berdishes, which are a sword-axe mix, but the axe is also a very powerful weapon. Now, the Vikings to the north, they use axes. The Danes and the Finnish and the Scandinavians, they have loved the axe for years because of its power and its strength. Now, the Germans, they fancy the pike, a long, long spear, mainly used for defending a position. They will sit and wait as you run at the spear, only no one wants to run at a giant wall of spears, so we don't. Now this pike, this is a deadly weapon, especially against cavalry, soldiers mounted on horses, a powerful, powerful weapon in this day. A cavalry charge, when used correctly by a lord or king, can destroy the enemy. They thunder across the land, and you can feel the earth quake beneath you. It is such a magnificent sight. Now, there are other things, lesser weapons, crossbows, longbows, weapons of peasants. Now, the crossbow is a contraption where you draw back a string, you place the bolt, and it's much like, well, a cannon. You pull a trigger and it flies. These crossbows are deadly to knights. Even the knights of plate mail covered in steel, it will pierce through steel like a hot knife through butter. There is very little that can stop a crossbow. Now, a bow itself, mainly used by peasants for hunting, has been turned into a weapon of war by the English. The longbow, a bow as tall as a man, 6 feet, made of yew, a strong but bendable tree. This bow, it is far stronger than any crossbow. It flies farther, it hits harder, and it will penetrate anything that we can make. Now the armor that we have to make to counteract all of these weapons, this chainmail is good against slashing. You can see if I were to take my blade and slice at it, it does nothing. There is no mark left, and that is because all of these rings are tied together. Now this armor is very heavy because you have to use strong steel, steel that will not break. Now this is all covering my body. I have a light bit of chainmail. There are men who wear it head to toe and they might as well sleep in it. They never leave their chainmail. Now because of this, they've grown accustomed to the weight. And that's why some men wear plate mail, solid steel that coats their entire bodies, and it weighs more than chainmail, but it protects more than chainmail too. And as we go further and further in time, I suspect we will see much more plate mail. It will become lighter and stronger throughout the ages. The Italians have been studying it quite often, and they seem very good at making plate mail. They'll probably become the forerunners. Just a hint. Now, with all of this plate mail, we then have to breed special horses called chargers that are big enough and strong enough, draft horses, to carry our weight. Because a normal horse cannot carry the weight of a man and my armor. It will not suffice. They're not fast enough and they don't run long enough. But these draft horses, these chargers, they are beasts of incredible strength and size, and they can charge for days without tiring. I got nothing. I got nowhere to go from there, so we're gonna